For the last 9 months, Rough Edit has kind of been non-existent, to say the least. We haven't been posting content, none of our social media has been updated, and there's a few reasons for that. For the 4 or 5 of us that were going off to college for our first year, things got pretty overwhelming, and understandably so. However, I think our main problem is that we as a group didn't really understand what it meant to truly be a vlogger. We wanted to post content every day, often 2 videos a day, and things got crazy hectic. The number one problem with that is that we need help to create videos. And when the Rough Edit members are our own help, often we would be going out filming 4 or 5 videos a day. And then we didn't want to ask for help eventually, so we started just sitting in front of the camera and talking to you guys about nonsense. And as great as some movie reviews are, and while there is a certain niche for that, honestly, that's not the kind of content that we originally wanted to post. However, while Rough Edit itself is really not posting any content, each of us are doing an insane amount of work. Connor Wood has been intensely studying film at Columbia State here in town. In his time there, he's put together a few incredible films and has been writing like crazy. Jacob Ferguson has spent his entire senior year on one incredible project called Supertramp. Andy, Alex, and James have all put together their own production company, so when they get back from college, they'll be set and running on the ground. Michael Castellan has put together his own radio show at Emerson College up in Boston, and along with that, he's been doing some incredible animation work. Peter Newsom went off to college this year and has been doing awesome cinematography work with several different films at SCAD. Sydney Hampton has been producing real big-time projects for several different students at SCAD. She's got a ton on her plate and has some really incredible opportunities coming up for her. Tyler Parrish has officially been accepted to go to Columbia College in Chicago, one of his dream schools. Connor Adams has been starting an incredible acting career. He's got several bookings and he's doing projects across the world in Israel. I, on the other hand, have started just a little bit of everything. I started school at Belmont University last year, and it's been an incredible experience. I started off as a multimedia production major. However, I quickly decided that what I wanted to do was more intensive, film-focused work. Now I'm a motion pictures major at Belmont, and the opportunities that have come my way have truly been incredible. My first week at school, somebody came up to me and asked me if I would be interested in working with them for a wedding film. This was something that I had never done before and really had no clue where to even start. I started shooting photography for several different events around Belmont for the student newspaper, and I kind of discovered that I really had no clue how to use a camera. The entire time, all of these different things that I was shooting, from my Conference on National Affairs video on Rough Edit, to my Yellowstone video, to a concert that I had shot with James, everything was on auto mode. That concert I shot with James, he gave me the edited footage, and I was sitting there like, oh, I don't understand why hardly any of my footage is in that. It's because I was using the auto mode on the camera. But now I'm doing real photography gigs. I'm starting to book weddings of my own, and some of my work is really starting to take off. I've launched my own Facebook page and portfolio website, and I'm actually starting to think that this could really be a career of mine. I've scored an internship with the Nashville Songwriters Association International. They deal with songwriters all around the world, and I've been doing photography and video for several different events with them all last semester. Opportunities like that have led to several different photo shoots for things like senior photos, concerts around Nashville, and plenty more. The opportunities that have been coming my way this entire year, after not even knowing how to use a camera last summer, are absolutely unbelievable. So, with that in mind, there's kind of been some buzz about Rough Edit starting back up. What we decided is that when we launched Rough Edit, we really had no clue what we were doing. To put out content as frequently as we were, we really didn't understand what it meant to be a vlogger. To be a vlogger, you have to go out and force yourself to do incredible and creative things that people will want to watch. So, going forward, we decided that we want Rough Edit to be something completely different. Instead of constantly putting out content that you guys probably won't watch, we're going to put out content that we've all worked on together as a group. We'll take cool, adventurous experiences and force ourselves to do fun things like we really should be doing as vloggers. Our goal for Rough Edit going forward is to tell stories. We're gonna make creative content that really sells our pitch as filmmakers. So I've challenged every Rough Edit member to send in a short clip of their goals for this summer. So I'm gonna start with my goals. Number 1. This summer, I want to have one intensive project where I get to direct a short film. Number 2, I want to explore more. So I've challenged myself to go to 5 state or national parks this summer so I can just take pictures to enhance my own work and really work on my craft. Number 3. I've started doing these wedding films, and every time I have to pay for music royalties. Since I have all this music production experience, I want to take the time to create my own music that I can use for these videos. Number 4, I want to challenge myself to write more. I do not consider myself a writer at all. Every once in a while I might have a slim idea that might go somewhere, but it's not really a full comprehensive beginning, middle, and end kind of idea. So when I challenge myself to write more, I want to really focus on creating a full storyline. Hopefully that'll make me work better for what I really want to do, which is direct. And as cliche as it sounds to want to be in charge all the time, I honestly see that as a strength of mine. To be able to interact with actors and all the other people on set to find a creative vision for projects. While I may not be able to write, I may be able to read something and take it somewhere completely different. With that being said, I am really excited about what Rough Edit has to offer. We already have some really cool ideas that we're going to take some time out of our summer to work on. Hopefully we'll get started sooner than we think. While all of the SCAD friends don't get back until June, we might be able to do some stuff before. With all of that being said, I could not be more excited about where Rough Edit is going to go. Thanks guys for sticking around all this time that Rough Edit has been really absent from posting content. It really does mean the world to us that you care about us as future filmmakers. Now that we understand that we're doing serious work and we want to have a lot more fun, and now that we know the direction that we want to go with Rough Edit, I think you'll have a lot more fun watching these videos and we'll have a lot more fun creating them. Thanks guys for watching, thanks for sticking with us, and I cannot wait for Rough Edit to get back on its feet.